Joined by head coach Bill O'Brien leading up to the Michigan game. Coach, a couple of takeaways from the Indiana game. What types of things were you looking at in terms of how the team bounced back yesterday at practice?
Well, we did. We watched the tape and corrected the mistakes. You know, in the game we did a lot of good things too, and so we talked about those things too. And then the guys came back on Monday and we had a really good Monday practice. There's a lot of energy and excitement for this game, and we know we have a great opponent coming in here, and you know, we're going to have a great week of practice.
Why is it so important for how the team comes back on Monday? And what is it about the character of these kids that seems to every time, no matter what type of adversity, they come back ready to go to work?
Yeah, this is a resilient bunch of guys. That's the type of kids that Penn State attracts. You know, we get a bunch of kids here that are tough, that are mentally tough, and look, it's one loss. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's very, very difficult to go undefeated. So these guys understand that. They came back. They're disappointed, but they're also very excited about this game and focused on Michigan.
When you look at Michigan's defense on film, what stands out? Obviously, numbers-wise, great rushing defense, but what stands out from their group?
In a lot of ways, it looks like you're looking at Penn State. You're looking in the mirror, you know, at your defense, and so you know, they're tough. They do a really good job against the run. They have a secondary that really is athletic and has made plays on the ball all year. So, you know, we've got a tough task ahead of us. But again, I believe it's a good matchup for us, and hopefully we have a good game plan and go out there and execute it.
What makes Devin Gardner at quarterback a unique matchup?
Well, he can run, and he's, you know, a guy that when he gets out of side of the pocket, he's a very dangerous guy because he can run and throw. You know, we've got to do a good job of trying to keep him in the pocket where he's still dangerous, but he's not as dangerous. And so if we do that, I think we'll be okay. But if he starts getting outside the pocket, he's a dangerous player.
What type of characteristics do you expect from a Brady Hoke team? Obviously, he's done a good job there.
Yeah, he's a defensive guy. He's a defensive line coach, and he coaches the defensive line. He's a great guy. He's tough. He creates a tough environment in practice. He recruits tough players, and again, you know, I think he's been at it 3 or 4 years now at Michigan, and this is the type of team that he wants there. And you know, again, I think it's similar to our philosophy here at Penn State. You know, we want tough guys. We want guys that can you know, run the football on offense and stop the run on defense and play good on special teams. And I think Brady's got that right now with his team.
When you look at the opportunity in front of the team with a sold-out crowd, a whiteout, an incredible atmosphere waiting for you on Saturday night, how much excitement is there from you and the players?
You can tell there's a lot of excitement. I mean, when the weather's starting to change a little bit, it's a little bit cooler. We had a really good practice yesterday. The guys know it's Michigan. I mean, it's Michigan, Penn State. It really doesn't get much better than that. It's on national TV. It's a night game. You know, we're going to have a fantastic crowd there. We've got a bunch of kids waiting out there in Nittanyville already for it, so we're all very excited for the game.
When you look at Allen Robinson's performance collectively now through 5 games, what specific little things is he doing really well that's helping him get these numbers? Well,
he did a lot of things in the offseason. He really worked hard in the weight room. He did a lot of things on the field, in the practice field, in the summertime to improve his route running, and I think all the credit goes to him. He's a guy that's is a strong player. He can make the contested catch. He's a good route runner. He's smart. We play him in a lot of different positions now than we did last year. Play him on the inside, play him on the outside, on both sides. So he's done a lot of things to make himself better.
Keys to the game on Saturday, starting on offense?
Well, I think offensively we've got to establish the line of scrimmage. You know, that may take a while. You know, it's going to be a dogfight early on, but we've got to be able to establish the line of scrimmage and play the game at our tempo. Mixing tempos in and out, I think we can do that and be successful. I think, you know, defensively, we've got to be able to stop the run. This is an old-time Michigan football team that's going to try to run the football, and they're tough and resilient too, and so it's going to be an old-fashioned game, I believe. And then special teams, we've got to try to get the advantage on special teams with our coverage teams, kickoff coverage and punt coverage. Doing a good job of playing field position, keeping them, you know, deep in their own territory and helping our defense out. I think will go a long way towards helping us win the game.
You touch a lot on complementary football. Why is that so important in a game against a team like Michigan?
Well, again, you know, when you're in a game like this that you know is probably going to be a close game, anytime you have a chance to swing the momentum, you have to do it, you know. And so if our defense comes up with a big stop or a big turnover, we've got to turn that into points because you know, that's in this type of game that you know is going to be maybe not that high scoring of a game, and it's going to be a tight game with a big crowd and a bunch of guys playing hard. You know, that's why it's so important to play complementary football.
Coach, good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Tony.